Hi everyone, my name is Natalie and I'm a rising junior at Mason from a small town in New Hampshire. I'm studying biology with a concentration in microbiology and a minor in data analysis. That's a long mouthful that just means that I'm interested in going into clinical research one day. On campus, I'm involved in a few organizations, my favorite of which is Mason Ambassadors. We're the tour guides on campus, which means that I get to meet high school students from all over the world who travel to Mason who are interested in a variety of subjects. They are as diverse as our student body here, and it's so exciting to get to meet a whole group of new people every time I show up for a tour. I'm also the treasurer for Patriots for Health Assistance, which is a group that gets involved in health-related community service projects on both the local and international level to help those in need. In January of this year, I traveled with 11 other Mason students and a professor to Italy, where we traveled through Naples, Pompeii, and Rome. This course was studying the structure of an ancient Roman city, so we learned about the materials that were used to build the features of a city like homes and gathering spaces, and how these materials impacted the daily lives of the people living there. I was able to see the ancient ruins of Pompeii, Herculaneum, and other ancient cities, as well as climb through an active volcano in an underground tunnel, which you can only do in 2 places in the world. I was able to travel with my roommate from my freshman honors LLC. We decided to go together, and it was a great experience, once in a lifetime chance to travel with a friend, and also I met a lot of great other Mason students along the way. I earned credit for Honors 240, an honors class, and had a fantastic time. I would do it 100 times over again. My favorite class at Mason is a class in my major for biology majors and other science majors to take, and it's called Biology 305, the Biology of Microorganisms. This class is about microbes, germs, bacteria, fungi, viruses, all of those fun things that gross us out a little bit, but that is something that I'm really passionate about, and that is what confirmed for me that I want to study microbiology and that I want to pursue a research career in it. The professor, Dr. Madden, is one of the best professors that I've had at Mason, and I recommend this class to everyone that I talk to who's looking for a biology elective. So now I'm recommending it to all of you. It's a great class to really learn about the diseases that make us sick and the bacteria that support us in our lives. While they're not harmful, we are covered in bacteria, helping the process of our body and of the world. So it's a great class to learn about how things work. My freshman year at Mason, I emailed a professor whose work I was interested in, and she agreed to let me work with her team. She was studying air pollution in the DC metro area, and she taught me statistical methods for analyzing metals in the air and a little bit of coding that we used for that project, and I presented with her and graduate students at the Virginia Public Health Association conference, which was held on Mason's campus in 2019. This year, I took an honors course called Clinical Research Internship, and I was placed at Inova Fairfax, a local hospital, in their Liver and Obesity Research Center. Since January, I've been studying muscle loss and liver disease in patients there, so I've been using real patient data to study conclusions about the effects of liver disease and fatigue on the human body. It's been a great opportunity, and I'm really excited to continue it over the summer and possibly into next year. I first found out about Mason when I got a postcard in the mail after I took the PSAT. I looked up the school, I thought it sounded really interesting, but it was in Virginia and I had never traveled there, so I was a little hesitant and I kind of pushed it aside until it was time to apply to colleges, and I was still thinking about, the cool things that I had seen on Mason's website. On paper, it was a really good fit for me. As an undecided major and someone looking to go to a new part of the country, it really checked some boxes for me in terms of what I was looking for in a school. When I went to visit my senior year after I was accepted to Mason, I got to see students excited about Mason. They were excited about their clubs, they were excited about their courses, their friends, and they wanted to share that with me. It didn't feel forced, it felt very authentic, and I started to feel like I was at home at Mason, and I wanted to spend the rest of my 4 years there knowing that I would be able to get involved as much as those students were.